face, put you out your place. Put you in your face, put you out your place. Yeah. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. 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 Put you out your place. Yeah. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. 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 Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. 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 Put you out your place. Yeah. 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 Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. Put you out your place. Yeah. 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 Put you out your place. Yeah. 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 Feeling right away, shoot you in your face, put you out your place. Yeah. Yeah. This day, this day, this day. Yeah. Two-tone brain, put you out your place. Just like my name, I'm on the name. Where I got this shit, they'll think it's Johnny Day. It's a game.
Yo. What up? Another day, another dollar. And today, we are back with more The First Descendant. Yesterday, we grinded for 3.5 hours, trying to get this pattern here. The stabilizer blueprint. Get this from farming this void, or this zone recon mission in the mountaintops of the White Knight Gulch. And we did that for 3.5 hours yesterday. And 0 luck. And you all are in for an amazing day. Because we are going to do the exact same fucking thing. Pag-Man! I'm determined. We're gonna get this shit. Even if it's the last thing I do, man. Even if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna get the stabilizer, and then I'm gonna get the other one, and then I'm gonna get the code, and then I'm gonna get Ultimate Bunny. You guys probably think I can't. You guys probably think I'm gonna quit. You guys probably think I'm gonna fucking quit. And you know what? You're goddamn right. I'm not doing this shit. No, but for real. You know, we've tried a lot. We've tried a lot. We've tried. And it's been, you know, unsuccessful. To say the least, it's been unsuccessful. This is not the first day. Yesterday was not the first day I did this, by the way. So, yeah. You can, understand how it is. Well, he's gone. You can understand how it is. So yeah, for today, I mean, that's really what we have on the agenda. I just want to keep doing this. I want it done. I don't want to think about this anymore. You know, I just, I want to move on. I want to spread my wings and fly. Fly far away from this fucking grind. You know, it's an interesting situation where we're trying super hard and not getting rewarded for how hard we're trying. But, you know, ultimately, we're doing our best. I'm doing my best. I'm not hating it, but it, you know, I would like to have some progress every day. And, unfortunately, like yesterday, there was no progress, hardly at all. The only progress was getting stabilizers and then the, like, legendary energy activator things that you use for the prestige for your characters. I think I got one or two of those. I know I got at least one at the end of the day, but like that's all after 3.5 hours of grinding the same thing over and over and over again. At least during that 8-hour session the day before, I had gotten a bunch of modules and stuff for my character that greatly improved the amount of health and defense and everything that I had. Here we go. Watch, 99, first one of the day. Because I'm just like that. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. I'm just like that. Come on. You're an actual pussy. You're an actual pussy. You're an actual pussy. You're gonna give me a 98? Really? You're gonna taunt me like that? Dirty little slut this game is. This game's a dirty little fucking whore, man. No, but I mean, that's what it is. Maybe one of these days. But this is it. This is all we got. So, I don't know, hope you guys enjoy it, I guess.
Initiating stealth operation. This is the end. I let my guard down.
I want to talk about some video games. So, obviously we have this game. But what's like the up and coming games that are arriving next? Some people I've been hearing some stuff online about how games right now are bad. This always happens. This happens like there's been like 8 cycles of good and bad like game periods since just fucking Power World. Power World was only like not even 8 months ago. And there's been like almost a dozen cycles of people going, "Oh, gaming is bad right now. Gaming is great. Gaming is bad. Gaming is great." Like this this always happens. It seems like, this game, Once Human comes out, "Oh, gaming's great." 2 weeks go by. There's still a massive population of people playing this game and Once Human. And yet people are like, "Oh, it's not in the mainstream anymore." The people who really care about the game are the ones that are getting the videos for it. Oh, so now gaming is bad. There's nothing out there right now. There's so much out. There's so much that comes out. There has been so much good in 2024. Since 2023 as well. I mean, 2023 was quite possibly one of the best years of gaming in a long, long, long time.
Activating.
Definitely the best of the decade so far, of the 20s decade. Oh, fuck. Definitely so far. 2024 was also really good, but for me, I haven't really played a new game in 2024 beside very, very few. Really, beside this game? Oh, let's go. You know, beside this game, I mean, let me look after. Let me pull up my Steam and then I'll look through all the games. Ooh, Enduring Legacy, that's ooh, that's good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's shit. Enduring Legacy is the legend, or I don't even know what it is. Is it called Legendary? I know it's not exotic. Yeah, I guess it's Legendary. Ultimate. Let me pull up my Steam and see like what new games I played this year. All right, I'm not seeing one. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm not seeing one beside this game and the very limited amount, you know, the 6 hours I played Once Human just to try it out. So you have to understand, like, my perspective of gaming this year is probably very different. You know, but a lot of people played a lot of games this year. It's not like there was nothing. You have to remember, Power World, Enshrouded, Helldivers 2. Like, these were big releases that are still popular to right now. But, you know, this always happens, and it happens more, and it's happening more now, just because there's so many games that people are playing and they're beating, and then they go and be like, oh, nothing's out, gaming sucks. It doesn't. You just beat the game and now you're done. Like, I played through how many games? If we're talking about all the games that I played through, I mean, it's a long fucking list this year. Dozens of, and I mean at least probably 24 games, I'd say. At least like a dozen and a half. At least. It has to be. And I've completed them. And they're all one-off experiences. Meaning you play it once and then you're done. You put the game away. You can play it again, but that's not me. I don't play a game that's a single-player experience again. Because I can't get that experience again. And even if I could, I don't want to. I don't want to overwrite my first time experience with a game. You know, I played through recently, okay, in the month of May. I started the month by playing Final Fantasy X. I don't want to play through that game again. I had an amazing playthrough. I had so much fun playing, 45 hours playing it, okay? It was phenomenal. It was great. Not as great as what people say, okay? People absolutely love that game. It's really good. Not like so much better than any other Final Fantasy, like it's not even close kind of good. But That's my own personal take. But it was an amazing experience. It was the classic Final Fantasy experience that I had with all the other games that I had played throughout the year. I had the same experience with every Final Fantasy. It was always going into it, not sure if I'll love it, and absolutely loving the fuck out of it. That's how it was. And it happened with Final Fantasy X. So this is just starting in May, okay? So that lasted 2 weeks, okay? What did I do next? Ghost of Tsushima on PC release, May 16th. I finished Final Fantasy X on the 14th. I started Ghost of Tsushima when it released on PC on the 16th of May. It finally released on Steam. I was waiting for that for fucking 4 years. And it finally actually happened. And it was amazing. I played for 70 hours. I completely beat the game. Beside like the record collectibles and stuff like that, I did everything. I did every side quest. I 100%ed the map. I did everything. And I fucking loved it. It was great. It was phenomenal. Not so much different from, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and everything like that. But again, that's for another day. Because I'm not even gonna get into that conversation. But this is how it is. Ooh, skill range. That could be good. That could be good. I don't know. But, like, you have to understand. These games, I spend 70 hours doing this for Ghost of Tsushima. I don't want to play the game again. I just played through it. I just did the entire thing. I did it to a completionist perfection. I don't want to play it again. I have no desire to. And again, if that's your thing, that's fine. But all these people out there that are like, oh, this game sucks because I played it for 50 hours and now I'm never playing it again. That doesn't mean the game sucks. If it's a single player game, that's what happens. You play the game, you beat it, and then you put it away. Maybe if you want to just chill in the world or do whatever or anything, sure, you can go back to it that way. But for the most part, you go through the game, you have one experience, and then you beat the game, and you don't play it again. And even if you do play it again, maybe one other time. Maybe a second time after that. It's not going to be something like this game where, oh, let me log into Ghost of Tsushima for the day. Ghost of Tsushima is kind of an example. It has Legends, which is a multiplayer mode. But it's limited. It's not something that you're going to, degen like a grind game like this. And it's just something that people don't understand because they call the game shit when they finish it and they're like, oh, well, this game sucks because, 2 weeks after no one plays it anymore. Well, they all beat the game. They all played through it. The game did its thing. It gave the experience to these people. Let's move on. Right after that, right after Ghost of Tsushima, that was another 2 weeks. So starting at the end of May, I started up Days Gone. Played that into the beginning of June. Another 45 hours. Amazing game. Really good. Basically, The Walking Dead show as a video game. A really, really fucking good game. Slow at the start because of how oppressively bad your motorcycle is. but once you start upgrading a little bit, it gets better very quickly. Overall, a really, really solid and fun game. But like, look, just in the month of May, 3 major titles, Final Fantasy X, Ghost of Tsushima, and Days Gone, all in one fucking month. And I didn't play any of them after that, because I finished them. What happened after Days Gone? Cyberpunk. That took me like a month to play through. 75 hours. Still not completely done. I have a few of the fixer jobs to do. I don't have every fixer completed with their jobs. I think I have 3 fixers left that have, most of their jobs to do. Other than that, I did everything. And I fucking love that game. Cyberpunk is amazing. It looks phenomenal on max settings with ray tracing. It looks so fucking gorgeous. Why is this guy not doing it? Ouchies.
There is no second.
Maybe we just have 2 Sharons. And then after Cyberpunk, then really it's this game that I got sucked into. Now I've been playing this for almost 90 hours, which is fucking crazy, but, I started a touch of Final Fantasy X-2. Oh, I played Nier Automata. That was a 20-hour, very fun thing. I played Nier Automata. I touched on Once Human, touched on some No Man's Sky the other day. I saw that Worlds update, and the thing with No Man's Sky was like I originally played it a few years ago, and I spawned on like a poison planet in the tutorial, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea how to do this. And I don't know, I think No Man's Sky could be interesting, but right now, I'm just so sucked into this game, it's crazy. It's just nuts how much I want this fucking grind to be completed. But you already know how it is. My point is, all of those games that I mentioned, I'm never going to play them again. And I'm completely fine with that. I might log into them eventually, maybe, if I want. But the chances I'm going to replay Cyberpunk again from start to finish in the way that I did is, it's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. Because I don't want to. It's not something that I want to do. And I'm happy with that because I cherish the first experience. I cherish it because it's so special. It's so unique and it's so memorable. And I think, you should too. I don't think you should play through games 1,000 times. We're talking about single player games here. I don't think you should play through them 1,000 times. Okay? The obvious one that everyone's probably screaming is Elden Ring. Okay? Here's the thing. Elden Ring is not really a part of this conversation. Because Elden Ring, it doesn't have a story. It doesn't have, like, an experience in the same way that Cyberpunk does. Cyberpunk has a story that drives the gameplay. Elden Ring is a gameplay game. It has a very marginal story that's basically a hot girl comes out of nowhere as you sit down to rest, gives you a fucking horse, and says, become the Elden Lord, and you won't be a tarnished fucking bitch anymore. That's the story. And there are a few different endings. One, you can simp out for a girl with 4 arms. One, you can become the devil. One, you're the Elden Lord. And, there's some secret shit. So, there's not a story in the same way that there's Cyberpunk, or Red Dead Redemption 2, not even, you can't even compare the two games. They're not close. So playing through Elden Ring again is not the same experience the second time through if you choose different weapons, if you choose to level a different way. But even that to me is, I don't care about that at all. And I didn't play through Elden Ring again. I thought about it a lot, especially before this DLC came out. But I don't want to, and I don't even want to play the DLC. I played Elden Ring for almost 100 hours exactly. And that time was spent on one playthrough. I did, like always, everything in the game. I did so many bosses. I did so much of everything. Explored the entire fucking map myself. Without anyone else, without fucking guides. Without watching videos. Without whatever. No, don't do that shit. Experience the game. And I did. I experienced the game. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. Is it game of the century, like people are saying? Not for me. But that's alright. It's just not my type of game. It's still a very amazing game. And yeah, I do recommend that you play it. But looking back, I don't love the way how I played it. And I just don't like a game like that. All it does for me is just make me upset. I don't feel accomplished when what I do is simply brute forcing through the game. That's what the game is. You brute force the game. Because you're not beating the boss on the first try. You have to brute force them. You have to get better and brute force the game. That's what you do. Or you leave, come back later when you're leveled up by doing other things. That to me is not fun. It's not organic. The game is not immersive. It's just the things that I like about games are not the focus that Elden Ring gives. Elden Ring is a gameplay only game. Doesn't care about anything else. Sure, it has good graphics, but everything else is gone. Everything else is bad. Or not bad, but is, it's not even like a thing that's discussed. Because it's all gameplay. And there's people out there that, talk about games, and they're very gameplay focused to where they only care about gameplay. All I care about is gameplay. And then what happens when you only care about gameplay is that you get the same thing. You get the same game that you always want more out of. I think a lot about a game. When I think about a game, I think a lot about the scope of the game. The scope is directly related to its genre. So what genre is this game that I'm playing now, The First Descendant? Well, it's a looter shooter. It's a third person looter shooter, which I don't know if I'd call this game in particular an MMO. This game will be an MMO when there's more social content than just an open world like this. And I don't know, really, if they had dungeons and raids, I think it would be 100% an MMO. I think there's not enough endgame content to consider this game an MMO. There's not like social endgame content in the same way that like Destiny has dungeons, raids, Grandmaster Nightfalls, trials for PvP. These are all ultimate endgame activities for both PvE and PvE in the game that are social activities. They require you have other players to do them. This game doesn't have that. You can fight some bosses, but you don't even need to, depending on what you're farming and what you want to build your character. Not that you really need to in Destiny, but I don't know. There's just not enough. It really stems down to this game doesn't have enough content in the end game. I would call this game, thinking about it more, I think I would call it an MMO right now. But it's like an MMO that is 75% of the way to being a true 100% MMO. I don't know enough about MMOs and shit like that to really know what makes it an MMO, what doesn't. Because if we start breaking down, massive multiplayer online, well, I've talked about this, is GTA Online is an MMO, and no one talks about that. No one talks about GTA Online being an MMO.
You won't find me.
They just say GTA Online. They don't think of it as an MMO. But if you really think about it, it is. Is it an MMO to the same capacity that WoW or Final Fantasy is? Well, no. But you still have a form of leveling. You have progression. You have raids and dungeons in the form of heists, right? Heists are very, very similar to raids and dungeons. They're very similar to raids and dungeons. And no one talks about that because the communities don't overlap. MMO players do not play GTA Online, and if they do, they don't think of it as an MMO. And again, like that's fine, but like if we're really talking about what makes something an MMO, well, you could very much make the argument that GTA Online is an MMO. But to get back to it, we're talking about how Elden Ring doesn't really fit into that category of a single player game that you play once and are satisfied with. And it's really because while Elden Ring's a single player game, it is the most competitive form of PvE, in that competitive PvP players like also to play Elden Ring because it brings out that same competition which those PvP players love. PvP players love competition. They thrive on competition. If a game doesn't have competition, then it sucks to them. They fucking hate it. But as soon as a game has competition, any sort of competition between players, immediately now it's an amazing game. And Elden Ring is a very much competitive based game because the community has evolved to be that way. And it was a natural inclination because it's a difficult game, and difficulty brings out elitism, which elitism is competition. Purely through, the nature of the word. To become elite, you have to compete against a variety, a large amount of individuals in order to gain the position of the top spot. In order to get to the top, you have to beat those at the bottom. It's as simple as that. That is just competition 101. You have to beat out the people below you to get above. So because Elden Ring is hard, that means not as many people who play the game with the intention of beating it are going to beat the game. Or if they do, it's going to take them way, way, way longer, or they're going to have to use things to make it easier, which this is a massive problem with the Souls-like community. The problem is elitism. And it's the same problem that competitive PvP games suffer from. And by the way, MMOs are the same way. If you hear about MMOs like WoW, or, any other major MMO, really besides Final Fantasy XIV, you always hear about, if you don't have perfect gear, if you don't have this, if you don't have that, if you don't have, 1,000 clears in this raid, then you're not even gonna get invited. That is elitism. That is elitism. And it's the same bullshit that's in the Souls community and in the PvP community. And it's really why I don't like it. It's a big reason why I don't like PvP and Souls games. The communities are absolute dog shit. If you use a summon in Elden Ring, you are immediately called a loser. Like, to many people in the world, you are a loser if you use summons. You are a loser even if you use, items that are just better in the game, right? If you use summons, if you use bleed, if you use those katanas that are really good, if you use, I'm sure there's some armor that's like the jump attack armor. If you use a shield, you're a pussy. If you use magic, you're a pussy. But that one's base. That's the only one that's actually base. If you're a mage cuck, you are an actual pussy. That stems no matter what game it is. So yeah, mage cucks can go get fucked. But but seriously, I mean, there are literally, Elden Ring players make a list of things in the game that you can't use, to the point where it's literally, in order to play this game and make, the community feel like it's a run that's actually valid, you need to just completely not use anything that you may want to use, because it's too good to them. It's such a stupid fucking mindset, and it only serves to isolate players from the community. It only serves to push people away and make you look like an asshole. The people that believe in that shit and that go, oh, you're a loser if you played the game like this, man. You're not. If you had fun, did you have fun playing the game? Okay, yes? Okay. You did good. That's all that fucking matters. Did you have fun playing it? Good. I don't care if you fucking one-shot builded everyone, if you mage cucked your way through, if you bled your way through, if you used any sort of meta shit. I don't give a fuck if you level 1 naked ran it, no hit. If you had fun, that's what fucking counts. As cliche it sounds. Why is it that the video gaming community cannot just have fucking fun and be happy with that? Why do they have to put all these parameters around everything in order to, like, it's almost like they fabricate the fun through their parameters. That's not how it fucking works. If you want to do something, you should do it that way. If you want to use a bleed build, use a bleed build. Because if someone doesn't like Elden Ring when they just go in there with no armor and shitty weapons because everyone says you can't use this, you can't use that, no summons, no armor, no nothing. If they play through the game that way, they get through bosses and they're like, man, I fucking hate doing this. I wish I could just farm up armor that I wanted, use weapons that I thought are good, and do it that way. You should 100% do it that way. You should not do it the way that people say is the valid way to do it. It's such a stupid fucking thing. Metas are cringe as fuck when it gets to this point. When it gets to the point where the community and even the game itself at times will make it impossible for you to enjoy playing a non-meta way. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I wish that was not a thing in the community because, you know, again, it's not just Souls-like, it's MMO communities and it's PvP communities as well. It's just fucking cringe. And it's why people, like, I don't think people realize that they're not happy with these games because that's the way that every community is like in those games. And that community drives the developer of the game to continue in a direction that supports what the majority of the player base is believing in and acting. So if the majority of the player base in a PvP game is talking about how, you know, I don't know, you shouldn't use this weapon or you shouldn't, you know, use that movement tech or whatever, this is cringe, you know, grenade building into a grenade is stupid, like whatever it is, eventually the game changes in a direction that fits the majority player base's perspective. You want to know a perfect example of this? Destiny 2. The reason why I stopped. The player base had a vision for the game. They didn't want to level. They thought it was boring. They didn't want to grind. When crafted weapons came out. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck was that? I'm actually a retard.
You won't find me. Shields ready.
I don't know, I was ranting. I don't know, I feel strongly about this because it's an extremely annoying thing in gaming.
Activating stealth.
So many games have this community where you know, all they do is hate. They hate. That's really what it comes down to. It's just hate. hate communities are the worst. The world is already full of enough fucking hate. And then they bring it to video games by hating what you do. They hate if you do it well. They hate if you don't do it well. They hate, if you play in a way that they think is not valid. They hate if you play in a way that they think is valid. You never can win. You never get to a point where everyone is happy and no one actually cares the way you play. They just want to have fun in the video game. You never get to that point because of people like that, which just completely fuck everything when it comes to a gaming community. And look, it is what it is. I mean, I can't sway the perspective of hundreds of millions of gamers, but I don't know, it's something that no one really thinks about. They don't think about the fact that when they're upset all the time, they're not going to be fucking happy. Somehow that doesn't register with people. They don't understand that, even in this game, people are shitting on bunny mains because Bunny is a very easy character to get. The game gives it to you and uses it as basically a tutorial of telling you how to do the game. This game made Bunny extremely strong and extremely hot to keep people in the game. That's what they did. Bunny is good because they weren't going to give you a shitty fucking player to use and get through the game because you'd quit. You wouldn't want to play because the game would feel like shit. They knew what they were doing. They did a good thing by doing that. But people get mad because people use Bunny and they're like, I imagine if you just fucking Bunny players when you press V and you turn off your brain. Like, Brother Man Billington, just shut the fuck up. Just let people play whatever the fuck they want to play. If you want to play Jaber, go right ahead, J-Man. If you want to play fucking Chris Kyle, go play Kyle. If you want to play Sharon, go play Sharon. If you want to play Glay, go play Glay. Ajax, whoever the fuck, just play them and have fun. Why the fuck do we have to care who people are playing? Yeah, some people are bad at the game. Tough fucking shit. Tough shit. That's what's gonna fucking happen. What are you gonna do? Ban everyone who's bad at the game because... No. Shut the fuck up. Have some patience. Stop being a fucking little bitch. Stop being stupid. Just enjoy the game. Have some fun. You have to understand. But they're wasting my time. They're doing this, doing that. Brother man, even if it's true, okay? Even if it's true. When you live in a in a mental state where you're always fucking angry, you're always upset at the world, you're always upset this and that and the other thing and that, boom, 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 boom. You need to realize that you need to take whatever fucking situation you are in and turn it around so that you can be happy, my friend. Because guess what? There is a lot of shitty things in life. Failing at an encounter in a boss battle in the first Descendant shouldn't be another one that you tack onto the list. Understand? So, if you're feeling that you're constantly angry at video games, you need to work on that. Even if it's true. Even if the players that you're with suck. Even if, for example, your drop rates suck. I may seem like I'm mad, playing the game, talking about how shit my luck is the day, yesterday and the day before, but I'm not, actually mad. I'm just talking about how it's extremely insane, how it's, a problem like that. If it came to a point where I actually felt mad, where I actually felt unmotivated, where I actually felt like I wasn't having fun playing the game, then I'd quit. I would play a different game. That's not what's happening. But far too many people live in a cesspit of fucking anger and hatred all day. They hate everything they do.
You won't
They wake up, they feel like shit because they had no fucking sleep, because they've spent their entire lives sleeping like a fucking degenerate, never doing anything they should, and then they want, they have coffee and energy drinks throughout the day, and they're like, man, why can't I sleep? And so they wake up feeling like shit. Then they do whatever they have to do, and they feel like shit doing that because they don't want to do it. Then they fucking come home and they feel like shit because all the games that they play are dog shit and gaming is dead, poo poo, and blah 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 blah. The point is, it builds all throughout the day. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate this. Oh, people who fucking all they do is talk about work and shit. It's, you gotta cut that out of your life.
unseen. Entering stealth state. Loading. Loading. Activating stealth. Entering act unseen. Activating stealth. Loading.
I went and yapped too much. Some things like that, though, I do have fairly strong opinions on it because I think it really affects, you know, gaming and really life as a whole. But, you know, it changes gaming, and then you see those videos of, oh, back in the good old days when games were good. Games are good now. They were good then, and they're good now. Stop. Like, stop trying to think that they're not. Again, stop trying to be a hater. We live in a hater's world right now. It is... I don't even know if it's beneficial, but it's respected almost to be a hater. When you're not a hater, you're disrespected. It's a very backwards logic. Because it only serves to make everyone unhappy. But that's enough of that topic, I guess. think to summarize it though, I just love, gaming. It doesn't matter if it's a new game, it doesn't matter if it's an old game. If it's a game that I like, then I like it. And I have a blast. And for many games, I have a blast one time. And I remember that experience. And I cherish it. I look to it fondly. One thing I've done more recently has been taking screenshots in my games. I started it actually. Oh, what game did I start it in? I think I started it in Final Fantasy 14. So it was extremely late A Realm Reborn. It was like post A Realm Reborn content. Let me pull up my first screenshot and see exactly where it's from. Yeah, so it's when Midgardsormr like spikes you, and like you lose all your crystals, break and everything. You lose your light. And my next picture is when this girl dies. I forget her name, but there was a character that died. And then I took some pictures of the ends of the raids that I did for the first time. And then I waited so long. The next picture is when you're on the journey with... Her name's not the Ice Queen. What's her name? I don't remember her name. You have her, Estinian, and Alphino. And you're in your journey in the zone that I don't know the name of. Man, it's been too long. It's been too long. But yeah, this is like towards the end of Heaven's Ward. And then it goes into post Heaven's Ward. Oh man, so many memories. So good. All of them are so good. Oh, what a phenomenal game. I cannot wait to play more. I cannot wait. But, anyway, I started taking screenshots of everything in games. I try, in most single player games, I try and take like cinematic screenshots. Meaning, no subtitles in it, nothing like that. I try and get really good screenshots. I've even taken some in this game too, to kind of capture some moments and stuff like that, which is obviously good now that I'm streaming. I have these moments to capture, but yeah, I like to take screenshots as well to sort of remember, and I can look through the game and do that. I really wish I did that with Final Fantasy 15. But you want to know what's good about Final Fantasy 15? That screenshot mechanic is already it's built into the game. But the issue is the way that it gets saved. It gets saved like locally on your PC. So I played Final Fantasy 15 on a different PC. So I'm gonna need to try and I'll need to boot up my old PC one of these days and try and find the folder that has all of those in-game screenshots, because I have tons of those. I have like 100 of those, which is really awesome. That shows the entire journey. Because every day, at the end of the day in that game, you get like 10 or so screenshots that, basically it's meant to be like Prompto takes pictures of everyone, and as you do stuff throughout the day. And it's really cool. I think, every game really should have that to some capacity, but it's why I take screenshots, to have that same effect, so that you can remember the journey. Obviously I can remember the journey just by remembering it, but having pictures is really cool, and it's something I do even in my, in my own life now too. I want to take more pictures because there have been months that have went by. I mean, entire periods of my life that have gone by, and I didn't take a picture because either someone else was taking pictures or whatever. And now I've made it a much more regular thing to take pictures of stuff. Just whenever I feel like it. I don't need to take a ton, but just so I can scroll back and then look, like, what did I do this month? I don't want a month to go by and not have a picture taken. And so far for like the last year that I've been doing that, it's been good. Good, this bunny's smart. No way I was discovered. How was I discovered? That's so dumb. That's so stupid.
Damn.
At least I still got one. Whoa. If only that was good. If only that was good. I have a pretty good roll of that weapon. But again, it's not a machine gun, so not gonna be as good. Chill resistance. What do I have for chill resistance? I have better. It's a better thing. Something that I recommend if
The Vulgus.
if you haven't really thought of that, or you're someone who doesn't take screenshots in your games, I would really consider doing that, because it's really nice to look back and see what you did in this game, what this game entailed, and all that. You don't have to go crazy. I usually have a few dozen, so I take a good amount, but again, you don't have to go like mega crazy with it. Just, do whatever you want. If you don't want to do it, then you don't. If you only want to take a few, take a few. Or do whatever you want. You want to take a picture of everything, different scene, go ahead.
Feel the pain.
I've just noticed for me, it's a big difference now, because there's so many games that I've played, and my memory in particular is not good. I don't have good memory at all. It's actually like more and more of a problem. Becoming more and more of a problem over time. But it just helps to have those pictures to remember what you do and what happened and everything. I'm a big proponent of, a lot of people say like, oh, live in the moment, right? You see people at a concert and they get all mad when everyone has their phones up recording. What I like to do is I'll have my phone up, but I'm not looking at what I'm recording. What I'll do is I'll look at what I'm recording to make sure like it doesn't look like shit. And I'm like, it's picking up the right angle and everything. And then I'll look at it and live in the moment as I'm recording. That way I can have a real experience and a video.
Take this.
And it's incredibly easy to do that. And no one talked about how you get the best of both worlds. I'm not someone to, really harp on someone for not living in the moment and stuff like that. You do whatever you want. I'm not gonna go out there and tell you not to. Like, if you wanna not live in the moment, if you wanna do what I do whatever you want. Enjoy life however you want. You can see a pattern. I'm not someone that likes to micromanage your life the way that PvP players and Souls players like to micromanage how you play and all stuff like that. That's not me. That's not me at all.
Flame on! It's cooking time!
Out of my way!
My situation is dire.
How was that? I let my guard down.
This will be the one. It's funny, like I don't even think about it being possible to be the one. It's not even something that comes to mind.
Flame on! I like them well done!
Shield is down.
It's actually sad. Like, you really can't make it up. You really can't make it up. You're watching it live, or you're watching this happen. That's the third shape stabilizer I've used to get that to a 16% drop chance, and yeah, we're still farming this for a reason. Oh, what am I doing?
The
Other man's trying to check up on me.
unseen.
Don't worry, bro.
Entering stealth state.
Not that bad. At least the 99's dropping like crazy today. It's nice one having one, but like, I don't think we need that. God. Look at that. 9 of these things. It's crazy. Yeah, I've gotten 5 of the 20%, 2 or 3 of the 6%, and then like 10 of those last 2 before one Ultimate Bunny stabilizer. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It's just weird. Right? I have 3 of these things. These are a lower chance to drop. I have 3 of them. That's with, by the way, 3 times lowering the chance to get the ones I don't want and increasing the chance to get the one I do. Which is nuts. But who knows?
Entering stealth state. Unsigned. Initiating stealth operation. Loading.
I'm getting pretty lucky today. I really can't complain. You know? A lot of 99s.
Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation. I let my guard down.
You know, I said that stuff about funny players, but really hard to not get mad at them when they're like that.
Low.
Unseen. Shields are down. Shields are down. Damn.
Wait, you can get max HP from this? Since when? What?
The vulgar.
Die. Loading. Shield is damaged. Reload. To your death. Shield is down. Ah, shield. See you later. Ah, my shield. Ah, my shield. Shield is down. Shield is damaged. Loading. Shield is down. Be gone. I'll load. Ah, my shield. Ugh, damn it. This is your grave. Reloading. Reload. Damn it. Reload. Shield is down. Die. See you later. Load. To your death. Load. Ah, my shield. Shield is damaged. Damn it. Shield is damaged. Ah, my shield. Ah, my shield. Damn it. The shield is damaged.
All those enemies, I get one primary ammo thing. That has to change.
Take this. Loading. I'll load. Ah, my shield. Ah, my shield. Damn it. Loading. Shield is down. The shield is damaged. Ah, shield.
So fucking cringe. It's just unbelievable.
Shield is damaged. Ah, shield. Be gone. Watch your feet.
I mean, who would have expected it to be what I want? Certainly not me.
Die. Reload.
You're biased on the side of the exactly. It's true. Atheism is a religion. The lack of a religion is a religion. It's a belief in power.
Reload.
Rather, it's the belief in an absence.
See you later. Shield is down. Damn it. My situation
Well,
is
'cause
dire.
it's not relevant to this case if it's not that. How does that insta-kill me? Oh my god. Come on, man. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
The vulgar.
I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, it literally is such bad drop rates that it makes me think I'm doing something wrong. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how many times am I gonna have to question whether or not it's just bugged? I've questioned that like multiple times throughout playing this game. Multiple times I've questioned whether or not what I'm doing is just bugged. I'm just gonna try and reset it. I mean, I'm getting between two different servers. There's not two servers up right now, so Man, it's really demoralizing, I'll say. Trying to look at something else to stream. Fuck, man. What a... No. It's just, it's crazy how unlucky I am. If I get in that server again, I'll just farm that with him, so at least I'm getting something done.
The vulgar.
See you later. Loading. Open fire. Loading. I'll load. Take this. Die. Reload. To your death. Damn it. Damn it. Be gone. Die. Reload. Feel the pain. Ah, my shield. Loading. Loading. Alone. Take this. Feel the pain. Die. Melt away. Shield is damaged. See you later. See you later. Ah, my shield. Alone. Be gone. Ah, shield. Fix it. Reload. Gone. Feel the pain. Gone.
Alright. No, it's early, but I think I'll call it there. It's tough when you have poor luck.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. If you're watching over on YouTube, I appreciate it. But yeah, I might be back tomorrow with the same. Hopefully we have some better luck. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for me. And thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys soon.